Hello, hello, testing, testing. You guys hear me? It's really quiet right now, but that's because I have the game up, but there's really no sound on this screen that I'm on right now. Ooh, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Let's see, let's see. Okay, yeah. Let me see. Did it switch over? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, let me press the key. There we go, now you have sound. We should. Okay, there we go. Yep, yep, yep. Oh no, this is gonna fall. This is gonna fall. Trying to neatly place it back. Okay, so about to play DRAMAtical Murder. Fun stuff. Give me a good second to announce on Twitter that I'm live. This would be great for the VOD. I need to like get going like quickly. I think I messed up, guys. Ay. Okay. I got it. I got it. I think. So let me just go ahead and start it. There's a little introduction here, I think. Finally came. I've been waiting for so long. Come quickly. Destroy me. Your power. Wait, there's an ad. There's an ad.
はい、お電話ありがとうございます。ジャンクショップ平凡です。
Oh, wait. Let me quickly. Oh, what? Why is it skipping? Great. Okay, well, it went into intermission. For some reason. It skipped. I think because I pressed something on my keyboard to switch to intermission, and yeah, okay, I see. I gotta be careful with that then. So you can hear me in the menu. I just wanted to go to the menu, man. Okay, there we go. I think I might have to go back out and go back in. Because I don't know if there's a way to actually go backwards in this game. Yes. Going back to the title screen. I'm just gonna press start again. Alright, this is the real start, guys. Going swimmingly already. Well, I hope I can do it without messing anything up this time. It's just the same thing again. Okay, thank God.
はい、お電話ありがとうございます。ジャンクショップ平凡です。
There you go.
ちょっとお尋ねしたいんですけども。はい。そちらのお店でオールメイト用の S2 型カスタムパーツって扱ってますか？はい、扱ってます。在庫もございますが。あ、そうですか。わかりました。ありがとうございます。ご注文でしょうか？あ、いえ、はい？突然こんなこと言うのもどうかと思うんですけど。はい。もしよかったら、今日お店が終わった後にでも会えたりしませんかね？ああ？いや、なんていうか、ほら、声がね、あなたの声、なんていうか、ずいぶんいい声してるな、なんて思っちゃったりして。いえいえ、そんなまさかとんでもない。大変恐縮です。あ、ところでお客様、一つ思い出したことがありましてよろしいですか？実はですね、先ほど S2 型カスタムパーツのお話をされてましたが、今度そのシリーズの新しいタイプを先行で入荷するんですよ。
I don't blame him though. This guy was kind of creepy.
それでですね、ただいまお得意様だけに特別にご紹介するという形で予約を承っているんですが、いかがでしょう？
I'm not gonna lie though, he does have a nice voice.
おそらく人気商品なのですぐに売り切れてしまうと思うのですが、今予約していただければ確実にご購入いただけるかと。
でも。
もちろんこれはお得意様限定の特別なご案内ですので、ご予約いただければサービスいたしますよ。
サービス？
はい、サービスです。
じゃあぜひそれ予約します。
かしこまりました。ありがとうございます。それでは今からお客様の個人データをお送りください。
Yeah, I just noticed the phone. It's so cute, actually. With this little thingy on the, what is it? The antenna? The little Neko thing. I'm sorry. It looks like kind of an old phone.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Guys, leave me alone.
確かにご予約を受けたまわりました。それでは今後とも当店をどうぞごひいきに。
はい。
どうも。
I hang up the phone with a huge sigh. Even when I know what they're up to, dealing with customers who want something other than spare parts is always a pain. Your voice is so wonderful, I just have to meet you. I get that sort of thing over the phone surprisingly often. Just hearing my voice makes them want to meet me. What kind of guy says that to another guy? In the beginning I just shrugged it off, but it really started to bother me after a while. And one day out of frustration, I tried using it to push product and it worked. Ever since I've used it to improve my sales. That phone call just now was a good example. Strangely enough, it doesn't happen in person. Some customers have actually come looking for me after a call, but I always pretend like I don't know what they're talking about. They'll leave without realizing that I'm the person they spoke to over the phone. Huh, that's weird. Wouldn't you? Okay. I don't know, I just find that kind of weird. But, well, I guess your voice on the phone can sound a bit different than in person. Kind of like how you listen to your voice over like a recording. Have you guys ever done it? Well, you guys probably have. What am I saying? Basically, I get it. But it's also kind of, I feel like it would be annoying being him. Anyways, nothing bad has actually happened, so I figure no harm, no foul.
店長はそろそろかな。
Oh, but he's actually voiced too. I'm sorry, with all the Otome games I play, I still haven't encountered one where the MC speaks. There are, I mean, by encounter I mean play a Otome where the MC speaks. I know there are like a handful out there where the main character, the girl, usually speaks. So it's really nice hearing like an MC that actually speaks. saves me from like wearing out my throat, because I've streamed for the last 2 days surprisingly, and so my voice is a bit off. While stretching, I glanced at the digital clock on the counter. This is Humdrum Junk. A shop that carries everything from basic supplies to specialized parts, all at the rock bottom prices. Sorry, it's just the way they translated the store in English. The door game name is what drew me in. Just how long has it been since I started working here anyway? A while, that's for sure.
Hmm?
I'm leaning on the counter, spacing out when the coil on my arm beeps. A coil is like a mobile phone, but better. You can make calls, send texts, watch TV, pay for things, and even use that as an ID, all in one little machine.
どれどれ。囚われの姫?
Oh. Oh, there's others too. Kojaku, Granny, Mitsuki. Kojaku again. Saga. Oh, okay. All people we will eventually meet. Is this some new viral ad? Like the adult kind? Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope my mic is not picking up. Because of course, the house was quiet. And then of course, as soon as I start streaming, that's when it started to get louder again. Let's see. What was I saying? I'm sure the wizard says something like, I'm in trouble. Only a big strong man like you can save me. Oh god. Delete. Suddenly something slammed into my side. I fall from the chair and something heavy lands on my back. 3 voices giggle overhead. I know right away who it is. Oh lord, hold on. I just need to know if this is if my mic is picking up the voices from outside. Oh yeah, it totally is. Hold on. Sorry guys, my mic picks up like anything and everything. So, because it's very sensitive. Yeah, so it's very sensitive. It's quite annoying in that way, but I don't have the money to pick up a better mic that will actually, like, you know, only pick up my voice. And I had to get rid of the noise gate filter because it was like glitching out basically. And no matter what I was doing with the settings, it just wasn't picking up my voice. It was making the mic just mute. So yeah, maybe this was a sign I shouldn't have streamed today. Oh well, I don't think I'm gonna stream DRAMAtical Murder for too long anyway, because I was saying on my Twitter I'm not feeling too well this afternoon, so I'm probably gonna call it quits sooner than the last couple of days where I streamed for like 3 to 4 hours each, I think. So yeah. Jesus, children.
悪ガキお前らな
The Japanese, by the way, they don't even say their names. They just call them bad kids. It's Kyo, Nao, and Mio, a trio of siblings from the neighborhood whose only purpose, it seems, is to make my life hell.
ここは遊び場じゃねえって何度も言ってるだろう。学習能力ないのかお前ら。
ああ、青葉がエッチなメール見てる。嘘。
Now I must have gone and look at my coil. The other two climb up my back, trying to get a peek. Can't breathe.
おりろバカ。
エッチなメール、エッチなメール。青葉変態だ。変態。
Do these kids get any better as the game progresses? I guess not. I think they're just here to be nuisances.
大人の男って不潔ね。ちげえよ。それはヤバい物の売買をするメールなんだよ。だってこの店モグリだからな。モグリー、モグリー。やっぱりダサいわこの店。 変態で不潔でモグリの青葉は逮捕だな。そうね。
Ay, ay, ay. Bye.
はいは
お前らいい加減どけ。
I jump up, shaking them off. Not gonna hold back just because they're kids. If I thought slowing them would accomplish anything, I'd do it. But this bunch doesn't give a rat's ass what I have to say.
ねえねえ、あの棚の上にあるの何に使うのかな。
Oh dear.
と
Could
誰
I just
かを
leave?
倒すための道具なんだぜ。怖い。男って野蛮ね。
As I expected, their attention has already moved on to other things.
お前らなってゲ
The screen in my corner catches my eye. Download complete. The hell? I do recall it making a weird noise earlier. Maybe I accidentally pushed the button while I was wrestling with the rats. I hope I didn't download some weird program.
ああもう最悪じゃねえか。
Before I can investigate, the old-fashioned bell on the front door rings.
今日の届け先はちょっと遠かったな。
It's Mr. Haga, the owner.
ハガさん
I
遅
love
くな
that.
りました、青葉くん。
That's kind of nice, actually, the way the narrator comes in to announce people. Mr. Haga smile vanishes as soon as he sees the kids. I guess that's the natural reaction when you consider the kind of damage they always do.
いや、君たち、こんにちは。来てたんですね。
Mm-hmm.
いいよ、あれ取ってよ。
I'm not even paying attention.
ちょっと待ってろ。よっ、おりゃ。木を折ったら意外と小さいのね。なんだと？
こらこら君たち、店の中で遊んだら危ないよ。怪我をしてしまうからね。
But the bats aren't listening.
ちょっと。
君たち。
Oh.
もううるさいな。うるさいハゲ。
Oh.
あ、
Oh boy. The temperature in the room suddenly drops 10 degrees.
そこで遊んでいらっしゃる子供の皆さん、つかぬことをお聞きしますが、今何とおっしゃいました？さあ、もう一回言ってみてください。最初の言葉は？は？はあ、
激しくお腹が減ったから帰る。よし帰るぞ。帰るわよ。
The evil trio dashes from the store.
歯の続きは
Oh lord.
何なんですか一体？
Oh dear.
歯がどうしたんです？歯が。
You know, it's kind of what's funny is that like his name is Haga-san, and Haga is very close to how you say like bald in Japanese, because bald in Japanese is Hage, so Haga, Hage.
ああそうだ店長、そうだ聞いてくださいよ。
I scrambled for the words that was snapping out of it.
A パーツの S シリーズの注文が最近また増えてきたんですよ。
パーツ？
はい、いやーさすがですね。やっぱり店長の読み通りでしたね。前月より売り上げ 50% 増しですよ。
そうですか。
Okay,
そうです。
chilling down.
増量です。売り上げ倍増です。
売り上げ倍増。それはよかったです。 そんなに売れてるということでしたら、もう少しストックを厚くしておきましょうかね。
I breathed a sigh of relief. That was close. There's no telling what Mr. Haga might do when something sets him off. Finally calm, he straightens his glasses and gives me a tired smile.
いやー、本当に全く困った子供たちですね。
ですね。
やんちゃすぎるところさえなければ可愛い子たちなんですけど。
ですよね。
No matter how many times I've seen it happen, it's always startling when his personality does a 180 like that.
そうだ、青葉くん。
Mr. Haga walks to the counter, grabs a paper bag from the floor.
申し訳ないんですけど、この荷物を発送してきてもらえませんか。今日はそのまま上がって構いませんので。
Okay.
いいんですか？
ええ、実はですね、これから急にお客さんが来ることになったんです。だから今日はお店も早めに閉めようと思って。
そういうことなら了解っす。
I show him my bag and take the package from Mr. Haga. From the label, it looks like it's going pretty far. Fortunately, getting it there is the courier's job, not mine.
それじゃ行ってきます。あと、お疲れ様でした。
はい、お疲れ様。気をつけてね。
I head outside. According to my coil, it's 3 p.m. The back streets are full of people. There's several routes I could take to get to the courier. If I consider which would be fastest, I reach into my shoulder bag and pull out a soft furry lump. Oh, look at him. Yeah, I think, I don't know. It's space, isn't it? Yeah. That's how I can, now we can probably look at his, well, you know, his little puppy. The ball of fur. The ball of fur is still asleep. I press my palm against his forehead to wake him up.
レン、起きろ。
At the sound of his name, he promptly opens his eyes.
青葉。
Oh,
運び屋まで行きたいんだけど、一番早いルートを検索してくれ。
了解。
his voice is deeper than I thought it would be, though. Len gently touches my upper arm with his paws.
東の241通りは検問のために封鎖。バスは点検のために運休。北のターミナルを迂回した方が早い。
They look so cute. Look at his little tongue sticking out. Oh.
そっか、サンキュー。
I pat Len on the head. He barks and wags his tail.
よっしゃ、それじゃ行きますか。
Oh. I put on my headphones and push play. And here he goes. Here's the opening. Sure, why not? Look at the little run. It's just the way he's walking, like toddling along. I kind of won't say anything, but I don't want to ruin the opening, but I will say that I like the looks of like all the guys, the love interests in this game. I like the general art anyway for this game. It's really nice, especially like the environments. Like, look at that. That guy sucks though. Oh, you tell. Pretty chill song. But I would say I think I like the visuals a bit more than the song. also wanted to mention actually, since well, the opening did finish, but I want to now I remember what I was gonna say during the opening too, besides just gush about the visuals. But this I don't think anyone's in yet. I don't know if anyone's gonna come to this stream, but I will say that this will be the only time I'll be streaming this game on Twitch. And the VOD will not be available. It'll be available for a short time after stream, but it will be deleted before the day's out, actually, if I can get around to it today. But I will probably be uploading onto YouTube. Where we had to, well, no one's gonna watch on there either because the opening was so bad. Between me accidentally skipping ahead when I was trying to open up the menu and go back to OBS, well, switch scenes on OBS, and then like people in my family being loud as heck outside. I was really hoping to like upload the VOD as is, but I'm so tempted to edit out those parts. But I don't feel like doing any video editing. Alright, anyways. Continuing on. Since I said I'm probably not going to stream this for long, so I shouldn't be like going off on tangents. As everyone in the old residential district knows, the best way to get around is on foot. But the public transportation is pretty bad. Technically there are buses, trains, and even taxis available, but they can be cancelled or delayed without notice. Sounds like a fantastic place. Even the roads themselves might be closed without notice. You can hardly see any cars around these days. It's really interesting because it's like a mix between like old and futuristic. I mean, I don't call this the old residential district, so maybe that's why. But there's also, I mean, you would notice like you learn that like there's a good mix of like sci-fi stuff and like traditional. Like, I mean, look at this car. Like old fashioned. This whole place like is reminiscent of like just being kind of like on the old fashioned side. But then you have like Alba with Ren, who's like an all-mate, which you will learn what that is, and his coil, which he says like a smartphone or a mobile phone, but even better because it can technically act as like, you know, it's basically a smartphone. But again, better. At most, you might see a taxi waiting in vain or the occasional drunkard parked on the side of the road. The sidewalks on the other end are always packed. Nothing's more reliable than your own two legs. The residential district is divided into north, south, east, and west quarters. They're similar but have some key differences. Oh, we got another one. See, look at this freaking cable horror. That's nice. I like it when I really do like it. I'm sorry, I keep gushing, but I really do like it when there's a mix between like traditional stuff, but like also there's like science, sci-fi stuff going on. Is that cyberpunk really? No, it's not really. It's not steampunk. That's what I'm thinking of. Is steampunk really like that? And anyways, you guys know what I mean. For example, both my home and Humdrum Junk are located in the East Quarter. It's pretty safe compared to the other quarters, and it's easy to get your hands on whatever you need. The North Quarter has become something of a ghost town ever since it was designated off limits. It's definitely not the safest place to go. The West Quarter is primarily residential, like the East Quarter, but doesn't have as many stores. The South Quarter is an entertainment and shopping district, so it's always full of youngsters hanging out. And if you go farther north, up past the North Quarter, there's Platinum Jail, where the rich and famous do their business. Platinum Jail is a members-only resort that the Toei Corporation, of one of Japan's top 5 companies, built when they bought Midorijima. If the rumors are true, that place is the definition of luxury. Since around the giant over tower is full of casinos, movie theaters, shopping malls, hotels, everything you can imagine. Membership is by invitation only, but even then, the membership fee alone costs more than this whole island is worth, or so I've heard. Obviously, no one from the old residential district would ever get into Platinum Jail. So I guess you could call this town a slum. Nobody cares what happens here. The police are all talk, they're in bed with the Yakuza and just do whatever they please. It's not like we could do anything about it. Even if we're unhappy, we just have to suck it up and deal with it. Despite all that, as the saying goes, there really is no place like home. This town isn't so bad once you get used to it. And we may not be as extravagant as Platinum Jail, we have our own way of life, our own kinds of fun. You can't really ask for much more than that.
Aoba. Aoba.
Len pokes his head out of the back and taps my arm with his paw.
どうした？
考えすぎだ。思考回路がショートするぞ。
Oh.
マジか？つか、どんだけ貧弱な思考回路なんだよ、俺。
比較対象をごく一般的な成人男性として、その思考回路の強度を仮に100とすると。
いい、そういうのはいいから。その説明で余計にショートする。
そうか。
I chuckle and pat his head. Oh, we can see more more around right here. Then is a dog type Allmate. Allmates are artificially intelligent Allmates are artificially intelligent life forms generally used to augment network devices like coils. They can search the internet and virtual space for information, place orders for you in online stores, or manage your social media accounts. Some models can also help around the house, but others can act as partners in an online game called Rhyme. There are many different types of Allmate. Animal models are abundant, so many people keep them as pets. I've had Len for a long time. I'm not exaggerating when I say he's my best friend. Even with all the improvements and new models coming out, I'll never abandon Len. Not even if hell freezes over. Oh, it's cute. It's cute.
近道をするなら次の道を右だ。
あっぶね。通り過ぎるとこだった。
I followed Len's direction down an alley off Aoyaki Street. Aoyaki Street runs through the center of the old residential district, dividing the district into quarters. It's lined with shops selling discount appliances, while the back streets are littered with niche hobby shops. As I make my way down the alley, a group of guys leaning against a filthy wall catches my eye. They have a certain look, like the kind of guys who'd be passing around a silver drug seat. It really makes you wonder what's wrong with kids these days. Once upon a time, though, I was just like them. Not that I'm old or anything. Yeah, I think I saw that he's... Actually, no, I could be wrong. Maybe like 23 or something. I forgot, but he's pretty young. I don't think he's past 25. Anyway, I'm finished with that stuff, totally. As I walk past, I catch a bit of their conversation.
でさ、本当にあったらしいんだよ。こういきなり頭の中を乗っ取られるっつうの。
なんだそりゃ、強制ライム参加かよ。
そうそう、まさしくそれだよ。道端でいきなりライム仕掛けられて、しかも相手がすっげえ強いんだって。
でもそれって臼井がいない状態ってことだろ。なのにライムとかできんの？
それができるらしいんだよな。よくわかんねえけど。
つか、準備も何もしてねえのに戦うとか無理じゃね？拒否れねえの？
問答無用らしい。とにかく強制的に引っ張られてボコられるってんで、まさしく辻斬りだよ。
やべえなそれ。
You're talking about Rhyme, the online fighting game that's all the rage these days. By connecting their minds to the net, players can experience virtual combat that feels just like the real thing. Thing is, there's no schedule or anything that tells you when or where a battle's gonna happen. Wherever Usui, the game's judge, appears, that's the battlefield. Rhyme started off as an indie game. Back then, the rules were more lax and Usui wasn't around either. The steady game populated and eventually Toei became a major sponsor. The system was improved and Usui was added, along with an official set of rules, making Rhyme what it is today. But I don't play Rhyme, so it isn't really any of my business. I'm really bad at reading today, I'm sorry guys. I say today, but it's always. I head through the alley and come out once more on Aoyaki Street. At the end of the street, I see the sign for the courier shop. Just as I start toward it, I notice a crowd in the middle of the road. It looks like a fight. A bunch of people with nothing better to do have gathered to watch. I keep walking, trying to avoid the whole mess, but then the crowd stirs, followed by a high-pitched scream. I peer through the gaps in the crowd. A large man is sprawled out on the ground, another standing over him. The second man has his back to me, but I recognize him immediately. A bright red kimono and a big sword. There's no one else it could be.
図体の割に大したことねえな。せっかく彼女の前だってのに台無しじゃねえか。
Ah, his first love interest has entered.
膠着最
I know, I sound excited.
かっこいい、素敵。
Like I said, all of the love interests in this game are actually like really interesting to me. They all seem like they have their own personal charm. I don't know much about them though. Except for one, because I've already done their route. I won't say who though. If you want to know, you could always check out my blog. Because I've already done a bit of a first impressions post on this game, just like writing down my initial impressions of the game and its characters and some predictions. My website is right there down on the overlay, so check it out if you wanna. I mainly write about Otome games, but I write about like anime as well, and sometimes manga. With a dash of J-drama, and by a dash I mean just like a tiny one-off sprinkle. Starry-eyed girls flock to the victor, trampling the man on the ground in the process. Oof. Ooh. Hate to be that man. Here we go again.
本当にすみませんでした。
One woman who was keeping a bit of a distance approaches with an apologetic bow.
私もコウジャクさんに髪を結ってもらいたいって。生意気なのよ。そうよ。部をわきまえなさいよね。
She must be the girlfriend of the man sprawled on the street. I'm guessing the commotion started when they tried to cut in line at Kojaku's shop. Calming his angry friends with a gesture, Kojaku gives the girlfriend a smile.
お嬢さん、そう思ってくれるのは髪結い冥利に尽きるぜ。けどな、みんな俺の大事なお客さんなんだ。順番はちゃんと守ってもらわねえとな。
はい。
彼氏もちっと強引だったが、あんたを思ってのことだ。あんまり責めてやるなよ。また日改めて来てくれ。そん時は歓迎するからよ。
はい。
It's probably like the highs, you can tell she's enamored. Umaru's eyes sparkle, her cheeks turning bright red. There goes another one. Kojaku's other fans are not amused.
ちょっと、いつまでそこにいんのよ。どいてよ。コウジャクさん、汗かいたでしょ。これさっき買ったばかりのハンカチなんですけど、もしよかったら使ってください。
Jesus, these women.
いや、そりゃ悪いだろう。気に入って買ったんだろう。自分で使いな。いいです。
コウジャクさんに使っていただけるなら、きっとこのハンカチも本望です。
本望ね。そこまで言われて断ったんじゃ男が廃るってもんだ。そんじゃありがたく使わせてもらうぜ。
Oh, so are we gonna see a full body of him? We haven't seen his like face properly yet, except for in the opening. Kojaku takes the woman's hands, pulling her toward him with a smile.
ありがとな。
There it is, his infamous lady killer smile. Well, that's what I call it, at least. The woman with the handkerchief slumps to her knees, attracting jealous glares from the others. Everyone here seems out for blood.
さっさと行くか。
This isn't the first time I've seen this shtick. Disgusted. Disgusted. I start to move away from the crowd.
青葉。
Oh, there he is. In all his glory. And he knows us. I can feel all those eyes focusing on me. I pretend I didn't hear him. I turn around and start walking at a brisk pace.
おい、待てって。
But Kojaku runs after me and grabs my arm. Here we go again.
コウジャク。青葉。やっぱり青葉じゃねえか。
ああ。
Great.
なんだよ、水くせえな。いたんなら声かけろって。
ああ、まあ仕事中に通りかかっただけだし。
仕事中？配達か。
Kozaku smiles indulgently, which of course makes the woman around him swoon again. It smells like a weapon. He's been using it for ages, but women still fall for it. I really don't feel like talking here. There are too many people around, and the woman's eyes is scaring me.
つか、お前も仕事中だろ？なんか騒ぎになってたけど。
ああ、こいつが列を無視しようとしたからよ。ちょいと軽くな。
That huge sword of yours? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'd hate to be that guy.
お前、いい加減にしとかないと、そのうち刺されるぞ。
Oh, it seems like it though, because he seems to have a scar right across his nose.
刺される？誰に？
Maybe it's from something else, but it does look like it could have been a scar from getting cut.
見りゃわかるでしょうが。
I sweep my gaze over the woman glaring at me. It was clear that they weren't about to let anyone, man or woman, get close to Kojak. Scary.
まあ大丈夫だろう。つか、俺がそう簡単に刺されるように見えるか？
Kojak punctuates this with a smirk. Seriously? Well, I guess I can't argue with him there. Kojak's pretty much always been aware of how handsome and popular he is. Look at his knuckles, dude. Is that just a shading? Or is that actually like scars? Oh, did I not? I don't think I read that. He's a wandering hairdresser. Wait, no. Okay, no. He's not the type to brag about, but he has a casual confidence about him, and he knows his way around a fight. He's a wandering hairdresser. All he does is cut and style women's hair, but apparently he's developed quite a reputation for it. He sets up shop wherever and whenever he feels like it. He doesn't advertise or take reservations, but he always has a line around the block. They all say that when Kojaka touches your hair, it feels like you have died and gone to heaven. I just don't get it. If you told me a guy like this exists, I wouldn't believe you for a second if I didn't already know him.
とにかく、女遊びはほどほどにしとけよ。影で泣いてる女がどんだけいるんだか。
I wonder how they know each other. I think I did remember that they said that they've known each other since they were young, but there wasn't really any expansion on that.
んなこと言ってもな、しょうがねえだろう。スウェゼン食わぬは男の恥だし、女はこの世の宝だし。女は綺麗で可愛い。だからみんなに優しくしてやりたいんだよ。
He sounds like a total like lady killer, but like we know what game this is. He ain't straight, or at least he tries.
まあ、それはそれでいいんじゃないですかね。じゃ、俺もう行くわ。
お。
こうたくさん、早く。ちょっと、次は私が言ってもらう番なんだから。
Oh boy. As soon as I end the conversation, the woman swarms Kojaku. He shoots me a look from the center of the crowd.
ああ、そうだ。また近々お前んとこ行くから、タエさんによろしく。
Hey, hey.
I shrug and walk off. So the guy never gets enough, huh? I mean, he must like it, but I know I would hate to be the center of all that attention. I guess he's a special breed. I head for the courtyard, leaving the crowd behind. I feel like Alpha does not have a higher opinion of Kojak, honestly. Oh lord. So it's just really interesting to know how they got to know each other. Anyways, delivery works. There it is. I step through the automatic doors.
いらっしゃいませ。あら、青葉ちゃん、毎度。
What's up?
お疲れ様です。
I bowed to Miss Yoshie and set the paper bag on the counter. A small dog with long shiny fur sits proudly on the counter watching me intently. That's Clara, Miss Yoshie's all-mate.
これ、お願いします。
はいはい、預かるわよ。
Miss Yoshie checks the address with practiced hands and pushes a nearby button. The box next to the counter opens. She tosses the bag inside. This outfit specializes in delivering packages from the old residential district, a welcome service in a town where transportation isn't readily available. In any case, my work here is done.
それじゃ、失礼します。
青葉ちゃん、 この後はお店へ戻るの？
いや、今日は帰ります。店長が店早く閉めるからこれ終わったら帰っていいって。
あら、そうなの。いいわね。だって今夜は旦那らの最終回じゃない。リアルタイムで見られるじゃないの。
I'm gonna find an episode of what now?
ダン？何ですか？
やったの。この間教えてあげたばっかりじゃない。
あ、そうでしたっけ？何でしたっけ？
ドラマよ、ドラマ。チークダンスでさようならよ。今日でついにどちらをパートナーに選ぶか決まるのよ。
A Waltz to Remember. A Waltz to Remember, I think, is actually a movie. It's the name of an actual movie, I mean. And it's a pretty, I think I've watched it before. It's a pretty sad movie. Okay. I think the Japanese, though, what she said was slightly different.
私は断然カイザー松岡がいいと思うの。あの爽やかな笑顔にちょっぴりの S 気がたまらないのよね。
Yeah, that's not, this is not the movie I was was remembering. Totally different drama. Miss Yoshi twirls her hair around her finger with a dreamy girlish look in her eyes. I mean, she's not a bad person or anything.
じゃあ俺そろそろ。
そういえばね、アバちゃん、聞いた？ほら、あの話よ、あの話。もしかしたら知ってるかもしれないんだけど。
Man, Alba just wants to go home. Miss Yoshi beckons me closer. She is look on her face. She's really not a bad person. I love how he had to repeat this. As if to convince himself. Swallowing a resigned sigh, I lean closer. There are no other people in the shop, but for some reason she speaks in a whisper.
ほら、北の氷河谷あるじゃない？あの治安が悪い地区。もともといい噂のないところだけど、最近特に物騒な噂を聞くのよ。
はあ。
あの辺にね、超極悪非道な死刑囚がリーダーをやってるチームがいるらしいのよ。
ああ、スクラッチでしたっけ？なんかやばい連中が最近よく出没するみたいですね。
Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Right. I'm just remembering. Yeah. Albert looks like disinterested, but unfortunately, I think he's gonna get really wrapped up into Scratch in the worst way possible.
そうそう。
Minus
刑務
spoilers.
所の囚人たちで作られたチームらしいじゃない？
I only mention this because I don't think I'm gonna play long enough to get to Scratch Encounter, so yeah. And like I said before in the beginning of the stream, I'm not gonna stream DRAMAtical Murder again after this. Probably not.
確かちょっと前にもあの辺で誰か誘拐されたとか建物が壊されたとかそんな話があったでしょ？怖いわよね。夜道なんておっちおっち一人で歩けないわよ。警察なんて全然頼りにならないしね。それどころか警察だって私たちに何するかわからないし。ほんと生きにくい世の中よね。
She's not wrong about that. The old residential district police are no better than gangsters themselves. Rubbing the officer the wrong way, you could get beaten or even arrested.
ああ、やだやだ。私も早く帰りたいわ。ねえ、もし帰りに襲われちゃったりしたらどうしよう。
え？
Oh my lord. Please. Miss Yoshi shoots me a meaningful look.
大丈夫じゃないですかね。
Oh, Alba.
なになに？青葉ちゃんひどい。
It kind of is, hidoi. That kind of is mean.
私の一体何が大丈夫だっていうのよ。
But, I mean, I kind of do agree with Alba in some ways, but like, you'll be fine. Miss Yoshi, but at the same time, I was just like, she is a woman still. and the older one at that.
あ
But
じゃあ俺はこの辺でお疲れした。
yeah, it's time to leave. It's time to go. We botched that. Another boy stops me before I can leave.
え？
あの青いのはどうしたのかしら。
Oh, when?
あら、クララちゃん、レンちゃんに会いたいの？そうよね。クララちゃんとレンちゃん仲良しだものね。
Taking Clara into her arms, Miss Yoshi shoots me an expectant look.
ああ、今日はあいにくい家に。
そのカバンに入っているんでしょ？私に挨拶もしないで帰るつもり？
On the way out, silent, just has to grin and bear it. I take Lynn out of my bag and gently pat his head to wake him up.
青葉、どうした？
レン、クララちゃんにご挨拶。
Oh, poor Lynn. Lynn's ears and tail drop. Clara stares down at him from her place in Miss Yoshi's arms. He looks so sad. He looks like he does not want to do this at all. I'm so sorry, Lynn. You just like Albert said, he just have to grin and bear it. His little tongue is still out, but that's all that
どう
matters.
したの？まだ眠っているのかしら。
ごきげんよう、クララ。
ごきげんよう、レン。
Clara wags her tail happily. Miss Yoshi smiles too.
本当にクララちゃんとレンちゃんは仲良しね。
それじゃあ挨拶も終わったし、今度こそこの辺で。
ああ、待って、ちょっと待って、おばちゃん。
え？
もう一つだけ。ちょっと待ってね。悪いわね、帰るところ。
Poor Alma. He's too nice. He actually is. Oh my goodness. He's tried to leave several times already. And because like Miss Yoshi is like not a bad person, you just like, I just have to do this. I just have to grin and bear it myself. Ugh. It's night by the time Miss Yoshi lets me go.
ねえ、お疲れ。
You too. Let's go.
避けて通れないのであれば仕方ない。
My head is curled up in my bag, exhausted from his ordeal. Despite the attitude, Clara seems rather fond of Ben. She asks about him whenever I see her. While users can adjust their outmates' personalities to some degree, they are largely shaped by their environment. As a result, you can never tell when two outmates will connect. Len doesn't seem to like Clara very much, but unfortunately for him, I find the whole situation kind of funny. It's tragically funny.
青葉こそ大丈夫か？
なんとか。
After she stopped me the last time, Miss Yoshi made me eat this whipped cream slathered monstrosity she'd made in cooking class. Ooh, my stomach is killing me.
さあ、帰るか。
We're like a couple of soldiers who nearly escaped death on the battlefield. We start toward home. Night is in full swing on Aoyagi Street. The darkness washed away by lights and brilliant neon signs. Like, this looks really nice at night too. I'm sorry, I really like night scenes as well, so I just wanted to point that out. I'm not gonna spend too much time like before. There are no zoning laws in the old residential district. Even in the middle of the day, the crooked skyline shows that some parts of the city never see the sun. But when night falls, things really change. That's when the Rip Steeds come out of the woodwork. Rip Steeds. The Rip Steeds are young men who form gangs or teams to brawl with each other over turf. This game, if you can call it that, is also known as Rib. Rib was popular before Rhyme, so the Rib games look down on their digitized Rhymer cousins. I think they're just a bunch of nerds trying to act cool. Oh my gosh. We can never get along, can we? We can never just... We never, as a human species, can just get along with each other. Still, more and more Whipsteeds are making the jump to Rhyme. That means everyone's looking for a fight. Suddenly, someone grabs my arm from behind.
おお、これブレインナッツのジャケットじゃん。
Just want to go home. What is this now? It's a man with dyed red hair. He looks younger than me.
なあ、このデザインって今プレミアついてるやつじゃね？
A grin-haired man. A green-haired man approaches his next. Red and green. Is it Christmas or something?
やっべえ、俺これすげえ欲しいんすけど。なあ、お兄さん。
The red-haired one gives me a phony smile.
駅前の店で売ってるよ。
I try to jerk my arm away, but the redhead glares and grips me tighter.
ちょっと待てって。
お前なんだよその態度。
俺は今ここでこれが欲しいって言ってんだよ。聞こえた？
つかさ、俺らバグボムなんだけどさ、知ってるよね、バグボム。で何？舐めてんの？
The green-haired guy flashes a tattoo on his wrist. A winking woman with enormous breasts straddling a big pink bomb. Oh jeez. Wow. I'd kill the guy who put that on my skin, honestly. In any case, I haven't heard of Big Bug Bomb. Obviously, these two are small time, looking for fights to build their cred.
だせ。ああ？おい、今なんつった？だせっつったんだよ。
ああ？おめえどこのチームよ？
入ってねえし。はあ？まさかのノーマーク？
マジか
Red and green look at each other, grinning like idiots.
ありえね
They are idiots, not like idiots. Rib gangs always have a tag, a piece of art members tattooed on their body. If you don't have a tat, it means you're not in the gang, and that makes you an easy target.
え。へえ、ノーマークってことはやっちゃっていいんだ。
余裕っしょ。お兄さんさ、ちょっと一緒にあっち行こうよ。な？
No.
その辺にしとけよ。
ああ
Red looks over my shoulder, glaring at the man who appeared behind me.
こいつに絡むと顎砕かれるぞ。
はあ？何？お前誰？
Green, meanwhile, has turned white as a sheet.
おい、やばいよ。
何がだよ。
こいつ、ドライジュースのヘッドの水木だ。
は？ドライジュース？
こいつの必殺技知ってるか？狐のかかと落としっつーの。一発食らうと顎砕かれるぜ。
Oh, God.
ドライジュースなら最初からそう言えよ。
行こうぜ。
The man behind me laughs as the two punks run off with their tails between their legs.
だっせーな、おい。逃げるくらいなら最初から喧嘩売るなっつーの。
I turn around knowing exactly who I was seeing.
よ。
久しぶりだな、青葉。
水木
Dry Juice. It's Mitsuki, leader of Dry Juice, the largest of the Rib gangs. Ooh. He has tan skin, black hair, and green eyes. The symbol of his gang, a teardrop, is tattooed beneath one eye.
狐のかかと落としってなんだよ。
お前の足技の話だよ。名前はさっき適当につけたけど。でも、顎砕いたことあるのは間違ってないだろ。
何年前の話だよ。
俺は今でもよく覚えてるけどな。つか、お前がこの時間にこの辺にいるって珍しいな。
はあ、まあな。
ようやく来る気になったか？ドライジュースに。
He grins welcomingly, but I just shrug.
まさか、そういうの嫌だっつってるだろ。
チームも入ってみりゃ意外といいもんだぜ。
I used to work with Mitsuki back in the day. We got into all sorts of trouble. Though he's usually pretty laid back, he's also a guy you can depend on, who knows when it's time to get serious. Rib fighters all think they're hot shit, so it's pretty impressive that he's managed to unite so many to form the largest Rib gang. Still, I have no intention of joining.
とにかく、めんどいの嫌なの、俺は。
知ってるよ。でも、最近はうちも結構微妙なんだよな。
微妙？そうか？お前んとこ相変わらず最強だろ？
あれだよ。ライムのせいだ。
ライム？
Mitsuki's expression darkens.
うちのメンバーもちょろちょろ流れてんだよ。ライムなんて頭脳戦っていや聞こえいいけど、所詮はただの妄想ゲームだろ。まったく、どこがいいんだかわけわかんねえよ。 妄想で縄張り守れるかっつうの。
まあ確かにな。
I honestly can't blame Mitsuki for feeling the way he does about Rhyme. I mean, you could make the same argument about Rib, that it's just a bunch of kids playing capture the flag. But I know Mitsuki really cares about his team. That's why I can't just let Trend Hoppers slide.
それから神隠しだ。
Disappearances?
神隠し？
聞いたことあるだろう。昔リブのチームが丸ごと全員行方不明になったって話。
ああ、あるけど、でもあれって都市伝説みたいなもんだろ。しかも10年くらい前の噂だし。
どういう理由かはわかんねえんだが、最近ぱったり見かけなくなったチームがいるんだよな。
ヘマでもしてヤクザに締められたとかじゃねえの？
それが消えたチームのメンバーが数日経ってからフラッと帰ってくるってのが起きてな。でもそいつ何も覚えてなかったらしい。自分のことも忘れてて、まるで脳が壊れちまってるような感じだったらしいぜ。
でも神隠しって確か犯人はあのモルヒネだってオチじゃなかったか？モルヒネ自体が都市伝説みたいなもんだし。
ま、そうなんだけどな。
Morphine was a legendary root game that dominated the scene a decade ago. The tag was a heart and cross all in black. Oops. I'm not gonna lie, when he first said morphine, I thought it was the drug that they were talking about, not the gang. Can you blame me? The gang was cloaked in mystery. All anyone really knew was that they were invincible. Naturally, rumors got like flies. One popular rumor is that they were behind the disappearances.
犯人がモルヒネじゃないとなると、もしかしたらライムやってる奴らの仕業じゃねえかとか考えたりもしたんだけどな。
そりゃちょっと話がぶっ飛びすぎだろ。
本気で言ってるわけじゃないぜ。ただ最近奴ら調子に乗ってきてるから
な。だからって神隠しまでやってしかも人の頭をおかしくするとかそんなことできんのか？そこまでやれるんなら何かしらの騒ぎになってるだろ。
いや分かってるって。だから俺も本気で言ってるわけじゃない。
Oh. Just then we hear cheering nearby, followed by the thunder footsteps as people race to the scene. Mitsuki scowls.
ライムか。ああ、なんか気分悪いな。そろそろ行くわ。また今度店に顔出せよ。
な
あ。んじゃな。
Mitsuki raves and stalks away, pushing through the gathering crowd. Once Mitsuki is gone, I turn toward the center of the commotion. My rhyme isn't exactly my boat. I don't have anything against it either. I was actually pretty curious the first time Mitsuki brought it up.
どうした？
なんでもねえよ。行くか。
Without lens head, start to make my way out the alley. But then... Ooh! A white light swallows the world. Before I can figure out what's going on, a ball of light appears in front of me. It gradually assumes a human form and reaches toward me with one hand. Oh, what is this? Its fingertips stroke my cheek, or at least I think they do. Next thing I know, I'm at the center of the crowd. What? What? Ooh. What? Bodies pressing from all sides. I'm trapped. Oh, a circle of light is floating above the ground, and inside it. Oh my god. A woman with 8 arms appears, swaying slowly before coming to a stop. The voice is a little different than what I was expecting. Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, look at this. Interesting. This is how they do rhyme? Looks like how they have halos above their heads, which is like, doesn't feel right to me. So this is rhyme. I've never seen it up close before.
プレイヤーはこれまで5回参戦、3連勝中。一方、ルート44は初参加。
This is what I find interesting, is that you can read the text while they're like talking, and then the text will appear like above the screen. Which is nice too. I mean, above the text box. Just nice, but I don't want to talk over them, so I have to wait. The 8-armed woman is Usui, who presides over all rhyme battles. I say woman, but for some reason has a deep manly voice. Yeah, for whatever reason. Why? Usui's hands flicker. The light grows brighter, and a huge virtual screen appears overhead. The fighters are already in the ring, preparing their all mates.
果たしてニューカマーが連勝記録を止めるのか、それともさあ、プレイヤーの方は準備が完了したようだ。ルート44の方ももうそろそろ OK か。
I kind of do look like like the joke songs. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of tell the kind of people that play rhyme.
両者とも準備完了。それじゃあ早速始めようか。ゲームスタート。
Oh, sorry, I did that a bit too early, but thankfully I didn't cut it off. Him, her. I don't know. Usui lifts its hands with a gentle grace. Its elegant movements, a sharp contrast to its booming voice. The monitor switches to a view of this field. The audience hoots and cheers. Suddenly, a sharp pain shoots through my head. What the hell? Is the noise getting to me? Clutching my forehead, I glare at the crowd.
青葉、大丈夫か？
ああ、大丈夫。でも、そろそろ行くか。
そうした方がいい。
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing. Let's finally go home, because oh my gosh, we've been stopped so many times. I finally managed to muscle my way out of the roaring throng. Leaning against the nearby wall, I sigh and catch my breath. Oh. Hello? Look up to find familiar duo standing in front of me.
こんばんは。やっほー。どうしたんですか？気分でも悪くなりました？人酔いでもした？
Wheels and Trip!
お前ら。なあ、まあそんなとこかな。
More acquaintances? The Four Eyes is Virus. The big guy is Trip. I've known them for ages.
青葉、気分はどうだ？
まあまあ、大丈夫。こんなところでどうしたんです？ライムなんて珍しい。いや、どうってこともねえんだけど。もしかして興味湧いちゃいました？全然そういうんじゃねえよ。ぼんやりして巻き込まれたんじゃねえの？違うって。つかお前らこそ何こんなとこでフラフラしてんだよ。俺たちはお仕事ですよ。ライムの連中、最近はしゃぐから。
Those residential district is home to some pretty dangerous groups. These two belong to one of them. I met them ages ago when I was still a stupid teenager. Back then I was always pissed off about something. I spent my nights trolling for brawls in Wanabashi. In the end, all that adolescent posturing got me was a trip to the hospital so I picked a fight with the wrong guy. Yeah, I was kind of a loser. Oh, don't be so harsh on yourself. We all do stupid shit when we were teenagers. Stupid or embarrassing, or it's such dark history that we don't want to talk about it. We erase it, suppress it in our minds. I know there's some things I've done that I'm just like, ugh. The only people who really know what I got up to back then are these two and Granny. I lost touch with them until we reconnected a few years ago. By then I had gotten a part-time job and they had joined the Yakuza. Oh wow. I guess that makes sense then. He's a dangerous group and here we are. With the Yakuza. Considering that the police here are basically Yakuza too, it's never really bothered me.
それにしても、相変わらずお前ら似たような格好してんな。双子見て。双子じゃありませんから。
あ。
青葉さんはお仕事の方は順調ですか？
アイスクリーム屋さんだっけ？
ペンギンのエプロンの。あれは1日でクビになったんだっけ？1日じゃない、3日。今はジャンクショップの店員やってるよ。
Imagining Apple working in that ice cream shop is actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. But it's an image I wouldn't mind seeing.
なんだっけ？平等？平凡。もう結構長く続いてるし。青葉さんに平凡なんてネーミング合いませんけどね。もし暴れたくなったらいつでも声をかけてください。
Oh Jesus. So I love how I was being like recruited to either join like a whip gang or the Yakuza. What great choices.
うち割と羽振りいいのでおすすめですよ。
This is the kind of society they live in.
気持ちだけ受け取っとく。青葉さんの戦ってる姿また見たいって今でもよく思うんですけどね。そうそう、俺たちファンだからな、青葉の。
おっと、ルート44ダメージ250。さあ、いよいよクライマックスか。
A war goes up from the audience, but then an even louder voice cuts through the charged atmosphere. Oof. Oh, I saw his birthday's coming up though, November 30th. Brandishing a megaphone, the man charges in with several police officers in tow.
うるさいのが来ちゃいましたね。
てめえらこんなとこで騒いでんじゃねえ。全員まとめて逮捕だ。
The match is over. The street vanishes in a puff of smoke and the fighters and spectators scatter. The guy with the megaphone is Akashima, a hard-ass detective who's as crooked as they come. He's jailed and beaten dozens of people on blatantly false charges. They call him the Grim Reaper of the old residential district.
ここは退散ですね。青葉さんも早く。なあ。バイバイ、青葉。
待てこの野郎。逃げんなこら。クソが逮捕じゃ。
Oh my god. He does look like a menace in his own right. Akashima looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel. I ignore him and take off running. Ayagi Street is just ahead. I gotta finally make it home this time. No. As I round the corner, a motorcycle nearly runs me over. I stumble and fall backward. The bike pulls up a short distance away. I stare at the driver in a daze. He doesn't get off, but his eyes are focused on me. Oh, what was that? That pulsing. Oh my gosh. Something about those eyes and the shivers down my spine. The man speeds off without saying a word.
Oi!
I jump up, but he's already gone. Son of a bitch. He nearly ran me over and he didn't even apologize. I mean, neighbors like that aren't unusual this part of town, but it still pisses me off.
青葉、大丈夫か？
ああ、ギリギリセーフ。危なかったけど。
無事でよかった。
本当にな。
Len's concern soothes my anger. I'm safe, that's what matters, right? I start back toward home. I enter my neighborhood as soon as I reach my house. Oh, finally. Finally got home. Took long enough.
ただいま。
いい加減にせえよこのバカ孫。
逮
A cloud of thunder greets me the moment I open the door. I know from experience that the ringing won't go away anytime soon.
うそー。当たり前だよ。うるさく聞こえるように怒鳴ってんだから。
Granny is perched menacingly on the landing, fuming as she scowls at me. I've always wondered how such an old woman could make so much noise.
なんだよ、何怒ってんだよ。
そりゃあ怒るわ。鍵だよ、鍵。
鍵？
仕事に行くときは玄関の鍵閉めてけって何度言ったらわかるんだい。
ああ、そっか、ごめん。
I was almost late for work this morning, so I ran out of the house in a hurry.
ごめんじゃないよ。まったくなんだってこんな記憶力の悪い子に育っちまったんだろうね。
しょうがないだろ。忘れてたんだよ。
どうせまた寝坊して飛び出してったんだろう。本当に23にもなってどうしようもない孫だね。悲しくって涙が出そうだよ。
Oh, but I was right. He is 23. That's what I said earlier.
だからごめんって言ってんだろ。人間うっかりすることぐらい誰でもあるだろうが。
お前はうっかりの世界選手権にでも出ようってのかい。
Oh god.
これで何度目だよ。
That sounds relatable. She did a gold medal screwing up. That's me.
6回
本
guy, huh?
当にお前って子は。
Granny's shaking with anger. The veins on her forehead are bulging. This is serious. She's faced after getting too worked up before.
わかったわかった。明日から気をつける。だからもう怒鳴るなよ。
その言葉も何度目だろうね。お前がそんなんじゃこっちもおちおちしねやしないよ。
Granny snorts and stomps back into the kitchen.
ほら、とっとと入りな。
She seems to have settled down for the moment. Yeah. Relieved, I take off my shoes and head inside. I might get into shot matches like this on a daily basis, but we actually get along pretty well, all things considered. The fact that she can still yell like that is proof that she's healthy. I think her yelling is one of the things I'm going to miss when the time comes. I'm really grateful to her for raising me all by herself. Not that I'd ever say that to her face. Granny is in the kitchen, in the middle of serving up whatever she was sauteing in her frying pan. I washed my hands at the sink, grabbed 2 sets of chopsticks off the shelf, and set the table. You might be wondering where my parents are. They were never the type to stay in one place. Even when they lived here with us, they would up and vanish for months, even years at a time. It was always like that, even when I was little, so I eventually got used to it being just Granny and me. When they stopped coming back altogether, I was surprisingly okay. I guess I have Granny to thank for that. After all the trouble I caused growing up, I just want to treasure the time I have left with her. A simple life is all I need. Well, Albert, I'm sorry to say, but your life is about to get a whole lot more complicated. It's just that kind of game, you know? You're the MC. That's how it always is. Anyways, I think, with this, looking at the time, I think I'm gonna finish up soon. We're not even at the halfway point for the prologue. The prologue in this game is actually a bit long. While the boots themselves I felt were like a bit shorter. But still a pretty good amount of material in each, and well, like I said, I've only played the one read. She lines up the food: soba noodles, tuna, stir-fried shiitake mushrooms, and boiled greens, fried fish, and miso soup. So yeah, I think I'll finish this after, probably sometime after the dinner scene. I sit down with Granny and put my hands together.
いただきます。いただきます。わーちゃんうまい。
そうかい。
Being chased by the police made me hungry, so Granny's homemade cooking really hits the spot. Ah, as I lift my face, I feel a sharp pain shoot through my skull. Here we go again.
いつものかい？食後に薬飲むのを忘れるんじゃないよ。
I suffer from frequent headaches ever since the useful indiscretion landed me in the hospital. This is the second one today. No one's ever been able to figure out the cause. Ever since it started, I've been taking the medicine Granny prescribes. Did I mention Granny has a medical license? Yeah, she's kind of like the village doctor, always giving liver folks checkups and meds. She has quite the reputation for being safer than other, less competent doctors who just take your money. I mean, in a place like this, yeah. I can vouch for that. Her pills are the only thing that's ever helped my headaches. After I finish eating, I take my medicine, clear the table, and head upstairs. I think I can continue going from there. I think it's just a little bit left. In my room, I pull Ren out of my bag to wake him up from sleep mode. My head is killing me. Thinking fresh air might help, I go out onto the balcony. The cool breeze feels nice. Leaning on the handrail, I sigh and look up at the sky. The overlapping buildings obscure my view. It hasn't always been like this. This island was once a beautiful place. Ooh. Midorijima is a remote island to the southwest of mainland Japan. The island is known for its blue seas, bright sands, and lush forests, or at least it was. That's ancient history now. Now Platinum Jail dominates the island, occupying nearly a full third of its landmass. A huge wall separates Platinum Jail from the old residential district, so no one could even see what's inside. You see big shots from the Toei Corporation, the company about Platinum Jail on TV all the time. Back when I was a kid, the Toei Corporation was trying to evict people from the island so they could start development. They managed to convince most of the island's residents to leave with promises of luxurious homes and exorbitant sums of money. But there were still some people who were too stubborn to go, like us. We weren't about to abandon our homes, no matter what juicy bait they dangled in front of us. And for a while, Toei left us alone. Toei's public stance on the issue was that they didn't want to force people out. In reality, however, they were always plotting to show us the error of our ways. It began with the reduction in basic utilities, explaining its maintenance that never seemed to end. The livable sphere slowly shrank until the remaining residents were forced into what is now known as the old residential district. This once beautiful island is in shambles. How could the government allow this? Some of the islanders begged the government for help, but their petitions were all rejected. Finally, 3 years ago, Toei started requiring residents of the old residential district to get permission before they could leave the island. Permission they wouldn't grant, ever. I'm sure Toei's justification is that it's our fault for not leaving when we had the chance. A noise on my feet snaps me out of my reverie.
Abba, 今日メールからダウンロードしたデータだが、どうする?
Oh.
ダウンロード?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. This question startles me off the handmail. I completely forgot. Back at the store, while those kids were giving me trouble, my core downloaded some kind of file.
そのデータ、ウイルスは入ってなかったのか?
検出されていない。
中身は?
プレイヤーがキャラクターを操ることで移動、情報収集を行い、敵キャラクターと戦って経験値を取得し、レベルを上げるタイプのゲームだ。
I just want to boop his snout. He looks so cute.
ああ、RPG ね。有料なのか?
有料ではない。
へえ。ってことは、悪ガキどものせいでうっかり購入したってわけじゃないのか。どっかのお試しアプリかな。
不明だ。
ま、変なのじゃないならやってもいいかもな。暇つぶしに。
起動するか。
頼む。
了解。
Breathing land in my arms, I go back inside and sit on the bed. Save me. Someone, please. Save me from this place.
ずいぶんレトロな画面だな。
I bet those kids have never seen anything like this. Even I've only seen games this old in videos. The game's logo appears after the message from the princess. Silent oath. So slow. Man, it's so old it almost feels new. I press the start button. I'm not moving right away, this is just a video. Is that it? To be continued, okay.
あれ? 続きもんなのかこれ? 定期的に配信されてくるとか?
そのようだ。
なるほどね。まさしく暇つぶしにはもってこいって感じの短さだな。
I mean, I guess. He just walked in a straight line the whole game. I don't really know if it was all that entertaining, but I might play more when the next installment comes out. A yawn spills from my mouth as I close the game. I was so focused on the game I didn't realize how tired I am.
そろそろ寝る準備でもしますかねっと。
I close the sliding glass door to the balcony and its curtain and head to the bathroom. Alright, right here. I think this is a good chance, a good place to stop. So I'm tired. Well, I could go back to. I could save in the first file. Why not? You can see I've already played a bit. Like I said, I've only played through the first. I've only played through one route. So I've seen this prologue already, kind of, sort of. I mean, I have. But even though I played like a few weeks ago, my memory's like, eh. Oh, this is important, by the way. I learned that this brain actually indicates whether you're going towards a good or bad end. And like right now, I mean, obviously we haven't even done any choices. I mean, look, it's grayed out right here between two previous choices. But there are choices in the game, and then actually this second day that we're playing as Alba, I think does start presenting choices. I think it doesn't indicate like, oh, you can't click it, I think, yeah. So it doesn't indicate like specific like, oh, yawn, this person's route, that person's route. But once you're on someone's route, it will indicate like the choices that you make on that route, whether it's good or bad. You just have to like go into the menu to look at the brain. If it turns red, if it's like more red than blue, then that means you're going towards the bad end. But if it's like this right now, where it's like more blue than red, then that means you're good. You're good for the good ending. So yeah. So you know what? I think I could just do it from here, right? I was already gonna say log out of the game. Personally, I kind of want to play a bit more myself, but that's okay. I'm good. Anyways, that's it for me. Like I said, it wasn't a lot, but I kind of just wanted to show the game a little bit. We didn't even get to like the nitty-gritty of the game, unfortunately. Which is really what happens today, like this second day that we're playing. That's when things start to kind of get a bit like funky and start going down. But yeah, maybe because I'm thinking I'm actually gonna upload the VOD on YouTube. Maybe one day I can come back and do the rest of the prologue on YouTube, through YouTube. But I guess we have to see. I have to see how I feel about that, and I have to look at YouTube's policies and stuff. Because even doing this on Twitch was a bit risque. So that's it for me. I will hopefully be back sometime next week. Don't know. I'll probably think of the schedule this weekend, but because of how my life is right now, this week was kind of like a fluke, streaming like 3 days in a row. But that was thanks to my friend. So yeah, I guess we just have to see. I love how my planned stream was the slow one. Well, the streams I didn't plan this week, there's actually quite a lot of activity. And it kind of went more smoothly. This one did not. So maybe I should collab more. I think that's what the universe is trying to tell me. Alright, you guys take care. Have a good day, night, weekend, rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao for now.